Millersburg and the Northfield Bank robbery, September 6th to 7th, 1876. Late in the day on September 6, 1876, four heavily armed men rode into Millersburg from the west and spent the night at the Cushman Hotel east of the school. Here's the school. They were led by a ruthless outlaw named Thomas Cole Younger. The four armed men left the Cushman Hotel the next morning and headed east on the Dundas Road to link up with four other members of the infamous James Younger gang, hardened criminals and former Confederate bushwhackers during the Civil War. Their goal was to rob the First National Bank in Northfield. 13 Swedish families lived in the Millersburg area in 1876, including Peter Gustafsson, who was recently joined by his brother Nicholas and nephew Ernst from Sweden. West of Millersburg that morning, Peter Youngquist and four Swedish neighbors harnessed his mules and headed for Northfield to sell farm produce. Riding with the Youngquist party was 30-year-old Nicholas Gustafsson. It was Thursday, September 7th, 1876. About 4:30 p.m., the gang reached the Cushman Hotel in Millersburg, where they watered their horses and bandaged their wounds. They were recognized from their stay in Millersburg the night before and had outpaced their pursuers as a massive manhunt was organized. After a desperate 2-week chase, the Younger brothers and Charlie Pitts were surrounded near Badilla during a fierce shootout. When they surrendered on September 21st, 1876, Bob Younger had wounds in his arm and chest. Jim Younger had 5 wounds. Cole Younger had 11. Pitts had been hit 5 times and was dead. Frank James and the 8th gang member had escaped. On September 23, 1876, the Younger brothers were taken to the Rice County Jail in Faribault on November 16th. A grand jury issued 4 indictments, 2 for the first-degree murders of Joseph Haywood and Nicholas Gustafsson, 1 for bank robbery and 1 for assault with deadly weapons on the wounded bank clerk. The Younger brothers pleaded guilty on November 20th, 1876, and were sentenced to life terms in the state penitentiary at Stillwater. Bob Younger died in prison in 1889 from tuberculosis. After much dispute, Cole and Jim Younger were paroled in 1901 on condition they remain in Minnesota.